And when when the Google HR reached out to you, was it based on your LinkedIn? Was it based on your resume? Did you apply to them?
So she reached out to me on LinkedIn, which makes me believe it is through LinkedIn. But I would think they have some sort of algorithm that they follow to be able to identify candidates. And one of the things that the recruiter shared with me was they found that my career trajectory was very interesting. So I was not someone who had everything figured out. I've taken different paths in my life. So if you look back, I started with a engineering degree in biotechnology.
Mm.
And then I went ahead and did a master's in management and innovation in the UK, shifted gears again, came into the US, did a degree in information communication and technology, majored in project management, and ended up working in the cyberspace. So I had a little bit of everything, but it didn't add up. Like if you were someone who was looking at my profile, you'd be like, this person's been everywhere.
All over the place.
Right. And does this person even know what they're doing at this point? Right. And funnily, they thought that was a skill set. They said, hey, we see you thriving. You've done so many different things, and we love to see people like this. And that, in most cases, which I thought was a bane, for me ended up being my boon and got me a seat at Google, right? So I think a lot of times in life, we feel like we need to have everything figured out and you need to know the exact roadmap to get there. But there could be opportunities that open up much later, even though you've not perfected that roadmap exercise.
True. And working in like these big name tech firms and experience that you had, again, it might be coming out of complete no knowledge about that side. I want to know firsthand with all these like people talking about DEI, like is women really underrepresented in tech industry?
Absolutely. Women are underrepresented everywhere uh, in the workspace, not just in technology. It's construction, it's any workspace. And I think things are changing, right? Technology, for one, I think there's a 25% representation of women. We've come a long way over the last couple of years because of some fantastic women who've done great work, like Indra Nooyi, Susan, right? Like we've had fantastic women who've championed other women and helped make a space for women to thrive. But we have a long way to go, right? And I think the most important piece that I have seen is diverse teams are definitely more productive and bring more creative problem solving capabilities. I was reading somewhere that a team that's diverse performs like 35 to 50% better than a team that's less diverse.
Mhm.
Right. And it also helps from a perspective that when you solve for a problem, you don't think about it only in one way. You think about it in different ways. So I definitely feel like there have to be more opportunities for women, and it also have a lot more women educated in that space of the opportunities available to them. I think in the cyberspace we've been fortunate with communities like women in cybersecurity, the VSIS community. They do a lot of training for women, whether it's um, younger women looking in to get into cyber, or it's women who've moved away from their careers to come back into the workplace. They do a lot of things to encourage women to learn skill set, tie them into networking opportunities, to connect with these companies to find the right opportunity for them. And I think we need to do a lot more of those.